What's up, everyone? How y'all doing this morning? This is Lonnie here with Lonnie Hill's Flatline Fitness. This is where we burn calories, we fatline fat, and we strengthen our hearts on a daily basis through diet and exercise. We also learn nutritional facts so that we can live a long, strong, healthy lifestyle. And not only nutritional facts, we also learn the functions of the body. So boom, this is where it's at, baby. Flatline Fitness. If you ain't here, I don't know what else to tell you, because we learning all together collectively, because that's what it's about. So boom, today's topic is going to be the muscular system. Okay, we've talked about the nervous system, we've talked about the skeletal system. Now it's time to talk about the muscular system, because in a nutshell, let me break this back down to you guys. And I just got done working out, so you may see me sipping on my protein. This is matcha powder, moringa powder, 100% plant-based protein, and wheatgrass. Boom, all in one. That's a bang, baby. Boom, pear and burro bananas. I just found out, not to get off topic because I'm going to talk about it later, but them regular sized bananas that we were so used to eating growing up, those are actually hybrid. Those are actually a combination of two different types of fruit to make one. So, hey, it's what it is. We live and we learn, baby, but I'm going to talk about that on a later date. So here we go. We're going to talk about the muscular system. First and foremost, excuse me. First and foremost, we understand that the nervous system is the control center of all things when it comes to our body. We know that. Okay, the skeletal system is the framework that makes up our body. Those two are so important. We all know that everything about the nervous system, the skeletal system, everything about the body is vitally important, and that's why we have to take care of ourselves. However, when it comes to movement, human movement, those two right there are so significant that they're insignificant if muscles didn't exist, because muscles is what help the body move. It helps move the bones, because like I said, the bones is just the framework that makes up the body, the levers and so forth. And without the muscles, the bones wouldn't be able to move. And without the nervous system, then the muscles wouldn't be able to make the bones move. You see how that works? Boom. Nervous system, skeletal system, muscles. Boom. They all work together. So let's talk about it. In a nutshell, the muscles are basically movers and the stabilizers of our bodies, and they generate movement through tension under control of the nervous system. That's what it is in a nutshell. But know that there are three major muscle types in the body: skeletal, cardiac, and smooth muscles. Okay, and we're going to talk about those just a little bit. Okay, and know that the skeletal muscles is made up of individual muscle fibers, and the term muscles literally refer to as multiple bundles of muscle fibers held together by connective tissues. These connective tissues are the epimysium, the perimysium, and the endomysium. Let's talk about these three. We learning today, baby. Okay, so the epimysium is a layer of connective tissue underneath the fascia and surrounds the muscle. So let's say this is your muscle. Boom, this is your muscle. Okay, there's an outer layer around the muscle, and I'm gonna show you guys a picture of this in a second. There's an outer layer around the muscle. That's called the epimysium. That's holding all that together. Boom. Like I said, multiple bundles of muscle fibers held together by connective tissues. Boom. Okay. Now let's talk about the perimysium, the connective tissue that surrounds the fascicles. Okay, you got your fascicles. Okay. Basically, let me show you. Here we go. Okay. Excuse me. The epimysium, that's this outer layer right here I was just telling you about, holding all this together. Boom. Okay, you got your fascicles, right? That's right here. That's this right here. But the perimysium is this stuff in between. Boom. See, has a point to it right there? Boom. Boom. Okay, then you got the endomysium, the deepest layer of connective tissue that surrounds individual muscle fibers. Okay? This is your muscle fiber. right? Boom. See how they got this coming out. So you see, you know, muscle fibers. So these are your muscle fibers right here. Now you see in between right here, in between these muscle fibers, kind of like the paramecium on the outside of that. This stuff right here, see it's pointing to it. Boom. Those are your endomyosin. Okay? So again, multiple bundles of muscle fibers held together by connective tissues. These are the connective tissues. Okay, so that's how your muscles, that's how they do. That's what they do, that's how they do. Okay? Now, there's this thing called neural activation. Neural activation is the communication link between the nervous system and the muscles. Okay? Muscles will not contract unless they are stimulated by motor neurons. So, again, that communication network I was telling you guys about, the control center, the nervous system talks to the neurons talk to the muscles. Nervous system be like, hey, move, man. The neurons be like, hey, muscles, contract. And then the muscles like, boom, 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 pop. Oh, y'all like that, didn't you? That's how we do it, baby. On the real, Lonnie Hill Flatline Fitness. We in here having fun and we learning at the same time. Okay? Now, there's this thing called neuromuscular junction, which is the communication from nerve to muscle entirely, like from the actual nerve to the muscle. Remember, the neural activation is basically the nervous system activating or stimulating or exciting the neuron to communicate to the muscles to do this number. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you can get it too. All you got to do is follow me in the morning time on the Lonnie Hill Flatline Fitness Facebook, Lonnie Hill Flatline. So there it is. So boom, that's neuromuscular junction. That's communication from the nerve to the muscle, not the nervous system to the neuron. See the difference? Okay. Now, there's this thing that they call all or nothing. Okay? Now, basically what that is saying that there is no in between when it comes to stimulus of the neurons to the muscles. Okay, I'm gonna read this to you and then I'm gonna further explain. It says muscles are divided into motor units, and a single motor unit consists of one motor nerve, and the muscle fibers that innervates. There has to be enough stimulus of the nerve to promote muscle contraction. Therefore, know that motor units cannot vary the amount of force they generate. They either contract maximally or not at all. Okay, so there is no in between. Okay, so you can't, the nervous system isn't gonna halfway excite the neurons, and the neuron isn't gonna halfway communicate with the muscle and say, okay, do one of these numbers. It's just not gonna happen. It's either they're contracted enough to produce enough contraction, enough force, however you want to look at it, in order to make the muscles contract and do what they're supposed to do. Especially if you're someone who works out on a daily basis. You know, you need those communication networks in order to make all that happen. So boom, that's what it is. This is part one of the muscular system. There's actually two parts to this. There's the vast amount of information that I have to get out to you guys. So I want to break it up into two parts. We're going to get into the other part when we get talking about function of the body again. And yeah, so that's just what it is. I appreciate y'all showing up, showing all the love and support. Remember, if y'all want these things right here, follow me on Facebook on the Lonnie Hill Flatline. Follow me on Instagram on the Flatline Fitness 1. Follow me and subscribe to my YouTube page on the Lonnie Hills Flatline Fitness. My email is flat_linefitness@yahoo.com. This is what we do, baby. Hit me up. I'm a licensed certified personal trainer. If you need help getting it together, you want a workout plan, you want a meal plan. First of all, I'm not a licensed dietitian, but I do have the knowledge to make it happen. Hey, in order to get this certification, you absolutely have to know about nutrition as well. There it is. I have that. You know what I'm saying? So Boom. And matter of fact, let me speak a little more on NASM. If any one of you guys have the NASM certification, you understand what I mean about how meticulous these people are and knowing the information when it comes to taking that test. Ain't no half stepping with these cats. And I'm not saying, and I'm not downplaying any other certification, because if you took the time to learn the information and take the test and get certified so that you can implement the information, man, congratulations. But still, NASM is by far the best one that I've ran across, and that's just my take on it. You know, everyone has their opinion. Like I said, I'm not knocking anyone on what they have and any credentials or anything. So boom. But let's not get off topic. Muscular system was the topic today. Remember, the nervous system is the control center. The skeletal system is the framework of the body, and the muscular system is what make all this happen right here. Boom, 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 boom. I'm trying to tell you, man, we're getting money. Y'all holler at me. I'll see y'all in a minute. Take care. God bless. Remember, like I always say, keep God first, family second, and follow your dreams. Don't stop at nothing. And we feeling, baby. Boom. Breakfast time. Take care.